It's your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing which states are offering this guaranteed income. You know, like that $500 to $1,000 per month. Now, guys, there are so many programs that are offering free money to the young, to the old, to the restless, to the bold, okay? But you're just not aware of them. And that's where your girl come in. So if you want to know how you can get all this free money, honey, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, darling, where have you been? Hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me bringing this content to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I enjoy doing it. Now, guys, if I do not mention your state, and if you have not checked out my other videos on guaranteed income, go check out those videos because there are a lot of states that have started their programs, but these are states that have programs that are up and coming, okay? And it's not in Alabama, spoiler alert. All right, guys, so the first place that we're headed to is Nashville, Tennessee. What's up, Tennessee? How you doing? Okay, tell Yo Gotti I said what up, though. All right, so guys, in Nashville, they are having a program that is called Moving Nashville Forward, and they will pilot the city's first guaranteed basic income for the zip code in 37208. Now, they announced this project last month where they want to distribute $1,000 to 100 families beginning in November to directly address poverty, as well as to get that data about the community's well-being. Now, they said, hey, the reason why they chose this zip code is because it's a 5 square mile heart of the North Nashville area, which is home to about 20,000 people. And according to the census, about 70% of those people in the zip code 37208 are Black. And so they said, hey, this will be the perfect time to go ahead and issue this money in that community. And they said not only that, but they will actually get the money to people who need it. Now, we know last year in Nashville, they had like the tornadoes that happened. And then not only did they have the tornadoes, in that zip code is the HBCU, which is what, Tennessee State University, which I don't even know if they're still a, I don't even know if they're still at HBCU, but nonetheless, there's a lot of city civil rights history, and it's 3 of the 4 HBCUs that are in 37208. So they're like, hey, this also will help them attack that war on drugs that they have going on. Nonetheless, this is a citywide pilot program that they want to implement starting in November. So I think it's great because Nashville has gotten really expensive. As someone who has grown up in Nashville and have a few roots in Nashville, so I went back and forth. You know, we'll talk about that at a later date, but I am very familiar with Nashville, and when I tell you it has gotten expensive, it is so expensive. But what's happening in Nashville, a lot of people from other states are coming, like from California, New York, and they're moving themselves down south, and they are buying like these homes at these high, ridiculous prices. But for people who live in the city, it's hard for you to purchase because, like, we're not making that type of money, right? You know, we don't make that type of money. So that's what we have going on in Nashville. $1,000, 100 families beginning in November. And they said applications will be available at the end of summer. Let's go on to the next state. The next state we're going to is Madison, Wisconsin, where their guaranteed income program receives an additional $300,000 in funding from local donors. So now Wisconsin wants to pilot their own program to provide residents a guaranteed income as a means to decrease poverty, and they're getting some extra support. So according to Madison's mayor, Satoya Rhodes Conway, girl, I hope I pronounced that right, but she announced on Monday that a group of local donors have given more than $300,000 to help the city's guaranteed pilot program. And she said, hey, as of right now, they have a total budget of $900,000, and they're going to be implementing direct cash payments to residents with no strings attached, no work requirements. All you have to do is fill out an application. Now, they said this is supposed to supplement rather than replace your existing social safety nets. Now, how the program is going to operate, they don't have too many details just yet, Who is the program going to be for? Such as it going to be for single mothers, if it's just going to be for African Americans. They really don't know the details just of right now, but they said that they do want to implement this program just because, hey, a lot of people have been doing this in other cities and states, and this will be a great addition to have for Wisconsin. All right, guys, so the next state we're going to is Tacoma, Washington. Well, they will give their residents a monthly stipend of $500 to families this summer. So Mayor Victoria Woodard, she announced on Twitter that she's about to launch her universal basic income program. Now, the plans are beginning to take shape, and she said, hey, they've partnered with the city and local officials, and they have now started to reveal the details of how the program will work. So it will work for a 12-month period, and it's going to be grit, growing resilience in Tacoma. I like it, mama. Okay, so at least 100 families will get $500 per month. Now, the participants will be randomly selected, guys. They're laying out all this in their ALICE program, which is like asset limited income, constrained, and employed. So they're going to look for residents that are single heads of households on there that would meet the ALICE criteria. They will be distributed $500 over 12 months, and they said that it can even grow into 18 months. Now, the application is opening up next month in June, but you can go to the website for more details, and then you should get your first payment by like August or September. So, I mean, if you're in Tacoma, Washington, it is a great deal for you, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and move over to Denver, Colorado, where we have one entrepreneur is going to do basic monthly income for the homeless, and his name is Mark Donovan. So Mark Donovan wants to focus on those that are homeless or have lost their jobs or don't have any money coming in at all. Now, all right, so he is calling the project the Denver Basic Income Project, and he wants to give the homeless that are selected a one-time payment of $6,500, as well as it will be followed by a monthly payment of $500 for 11 months. So it'll be a total of 12 months, but the first month you get $6,500 and then $500 per month after that. And he doesn't know if he wants to provide like two different groups, because then he has a second group that will receive $1,000 a month for a year. Now, he spoke with the mayor, and the mayor was like, hey, he gives his blessing. You can create this project, but they're not going to give any city or state funding to the project. Now, he wants the payments to actually start this July, which is a few months away, on there as well. So, I mean, I think it's a great idea, especially for those that are homeless. It gives you a way to get your, back on your feet, and that $6,500 will be able to provide you with like housing, and then be able to go look for a job and do different things as well. Now, that's what he's stating. I don't know if the first group is just going to be for homeless and then the second group is going to be for Denver residents. It's really not much details, but I'm sure in the upcoming months we should have a little bit more, because July is like around the corner. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to the next state, which is going to be Arizona. Now, Arizona is providing financial relief for older and former youth and that were in the foster system, but they said, hey, as of right now, the money is not moving as fast as they wanted to, meaning a lot of people are not applying for it. They have over $10.5 million that is sitting right now in the state's Department of Child Safety, and they want to provide cash assistance. Now, they want to do $500 direct payments to foster youth, and they have a certain requirements, but also not only do they want to do the $500 payments, they want to give them like $1,000 for different initiatives to help them once they age out of the system. Now, DCS did reject the standard proposal of direct payments like on a month-by-month basis. Like, so you know how most programs are doing like $1,000 per month, but they will allow them to use the assistance in housing, education, driver's license, tutoring, courses, as well as like any youth applications. Now, the money is going to be intended for anyone between the ages of 14 through 26 who was in the foster care system at least age 14 or older. They have until September 30th to go ahead and file their claim. So like, because they're not doing per se monthly, you're going to get the $500 monthly, but it's not going to come on like a prepaid or a debit card. It's like another system that they're doing. But if you qualify, you can email youth services at azdes gov on there. Now, on there, the young people are said to get $1,000 a month to maintain housing, which they'll just pay the housing. Then they'll also cover the cost of like moving and the deposits associated, application fees for the housing. Then they're going to give you $1,000 to help with like you finding a job, like resume prep, needing clothes for an interview as well. And then they'll give you up to $12,000 in education and training support. So they're not going to necessarily, like I said, give you the $1,000 like on a card or into your bank account. Once you get your house, they'll pay your $1,000 towards your rent, which is good. Once you decide that, hey, you're going to go look for a job, they will give you your $1,000 to help you get your clothing, be able to get transportation. And then if you decide that, hey, you know what, I want to go back to school, they're going to actually give you up to $12,000. So it's monthly income, but it's not monthly income, if that makes sense. But it's still a guaranteed income program. And last but not least, if your state was not included, we have the child tax credit, which we know is set to start in July. And this is for anyone that makes less than $75,000 individually, $150,000 as a couple. You would get $250 for children 6 through 17, and this is per child. And then on there, you also would get $300 for under the age of 6 per month as of right now until December. But remember, Congress is actually pushing it to go to 2025, and then in best case scenario for a lifetime to make it permanent. But that's all that we have for guaranteed income. Like I said, you want to keep your eye out, see what's going on, because a lot of states and cities are implementing these type of programs. But you just have to, one, be able to qualify for whatever their qualifications are. Two, you're going to have to submit that application. And guys, a lot of people may not be applying. Check out some of my other videos. Let me know if you like videos like this with the guaranteed income. And that's all I have. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go ahead and purchase my ebook so you can talk about, you can get on YouTube yourself and create your own guaranteed income. Last time I checked, YouTube pay once a month. Okay, we pay on the 21st of each month. So, I mean, if you want to post videos, I got some that'll help you out there, and you can get your own income every month. That's all I got. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.